Wednesday, December 30th, and it's morning briefing time. Snapshot of the region this morning. We do see the updated number from the unaccompanied children as of Monday. And an update to the slide here. The Oklahoma disaster declaration was received late yesterday. We will get that updated here with the new number just momentarily. We do have ongoing damage assessments today in Texas. We see 3 counties requested so far, and no fire management grant requests to talk about this morning. Now, as we switch over to the Geo platform today, got several things going on around the region. Get rid of that. There we go. Mark's going to have a weather update for us in just a moment. Before we go there, no changes at the national status. The watch and the NRCC are at level 4. No changes here at the region. Region watch is at enhanced watch overnight, and the RRCC is activated to a level 3 day shift. No changes to the status of our IMAT. IMAT Team 1 does indeed stand ready to go and support anything we have. And looking at EOC statuses this morning, we got a few changes. Arkansas is at level 2 day shift. Louisiana is at crisis action team. New Mexico is at level 3 this morning. Oklahoma is at level 3. And Texas is at level 3. Looking at power outages this morning as of 7:45 this morning, numbers keep moving around, as you can imagine. Arkansas 130, Louisiana 5,703, New Mexico 2,493, Oklahoma being the highest one at 32,935, and Texas 3,288, gives us a region total of 45,626. Looking at shelters this morning, excuse me, Texas has 4 open shelters with 93 occupants. Oklahoma 7 shelters with 20 occupants. Arkansas 2 shelters with no occupants, and New Mexico 5 shelters with 84 occupants. Now all those are ARC shelters, and they will not show up. The Red Cross shelters show up in the viewer as the little crosses here, and you can click on those for more information. Now we'll turn it over to Mark to tell us about the weather.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Not too much in the way of precip across Fema 6 this morning. There are some showers and thunderstorms across southeast Louisiana, and that's going to continue throughout the day. And there could be some isolated flash flooding in the New Orleans area, but otherwise, we're not looking for any widespread flooding or any severe weather. Obviously, a lot of ongoing river flooding, and I'll touch upon that here in just a moment. And that's going to be the ongoing issue here really for the next several weeks across Fema 6. But as far as weather, there has been a little bit of very light freezing drizzle, even some freezing fog west of the Metroplex, particularly along the I-20 corridor this morning that will be ending in about the next hour. And so we'll see an increasing chance for some wintry precipitation over southeastern New Mexico and into mainly southwest Texas starting Thursday and lasting into Friday night. Where that yellow area is, it's not going to be occurring everywhere in there. It's going to be very spotty, and right now it looks like any type of accumulations over Texas would be less than an inch. Some of the areas across southeastern New Mexico could see 1 to 2 inches of snow, but again, it's going to be very scattered across that area. And then otherwise, with the ongoing river flooding that we have occurring, a lot of moderate and major river flooding ongoing. So if we go to the next slide, please. And you see the points there in the red, which is moderate flooding, and purple is the major flooding. And then we're going to see the Mississippi River start to crest as a wave comes down from Cairo and from New Madrid, Missouri. And that's really going to be going on here for the next couple of weeks. It looks like at this point The crest into Louisiana will be in the January 18th time frame. So, and it's going to be going on for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And it looks very similar to 2011. Might not be quite that high, but that's a pretty good marker at this time. Again, might not be quite that high, but it's not going to be that much lower. But at least there's not going to be really much in the way of rainfall across that region, really for the next 5 to 7 days. And we're not looking for any really additional heavy rainfall that would impact the rivers at this point. And on to the next slide, please. And there's the talking points there for the Mississippi River. Again, all the heavy rainfall that we've seen upstream and coming down from the Arkansas River, the Ohio River is what is going to contribute to that. So going on to space weather, we do have a G3 storm that's going to be ongoing for today. And so that could cause some radio impacts, but it's going to be to the north of Fema 6, so it doesn't look like it's going to impact our area. And otherwise, that is all I have for today. I'll be happy to take any questions.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. If you happen to have a question, you know what to do. In the meantime, here's our weather trivia question or weather history question for today. Ruidoso, New Mexico, 80-mile-an-hour winds, 1987. And a picture of downtown Ruidoso, New Mexico, with a little bit of winter snow out there. Probably looks real similar to that today. Any questions this morning? All right, everyone, have a great Wednesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.